Okay, so we are going to go over how to put a packet on Canvas and have Canvas grade it. One important thing to note is that if you want Canvas to grade it completely where there's really no work on your end, it needs to be questions like multiple choice, true, false, pretty much where there's one answer and there's not any kind of like typing in the answer. That way you don't have to grade anything at all. Otherwise you're going to have to go back and grade those questions that happen to be like short answer or something like that. So I'm assuming everybody knows how to create a module. So I have a module here. It's just called I want to add a packet to Canvas and have Canvas grade it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add something to that module. We're pretty much going to add the packet that we want Canvas to grade for us. In this, I know it's a regular assignment, but we have to put it in as a quiz. Reason being that for the assignment section, kids can turn things in, but like I said, it's not stuff that they can have graded, because usually on the assignment section it's they turn in like an essay or they upload a file, and Canvas doesn't automatically grade that. So we're going to put it in as a quiz. I went ahead and called mine Solar System Quiz, just something simple, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to add that item. So here's our quiz right here. So we're going to click our quiz, and what we're going to do is we want a worksheet just like this, okay? So we're going to go to Edit. I'm going to delete this because I did it earlier and I want to fix it up. So we're going to Edit. Okay, so this says Quiz Instructions. Normally this might be a test for you're like, hey, do this and this on your test, but this is where we're going to put our worksheet, okay? So what I did is you need to put the worksheet or whatever you want to add into Canvas on your Google Drive, because your Canvas is going to pull from your Google Drive. It's not something we're uploading, it's something we're putting where Canvas can reach over and access it. So mine is right here, Easy Solar System Quiz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click it. Here it is. I'm going to click these three little dots right up here, and I'm going to click Open in New Window. It's going to open the same thing just like this. Now I'm going to click the three dots again, and I'm going to click Embed Item. That just means like stuff it where I need to put it. So I'm going to highlight this whole thing. I'm going to right click and I'm going to click Copy. So let's see if I did there. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to go back to my Canvas. So I want to put it in kind of in a neat package deal. I'm going to click this table thing right here. I'm going to click one single table. It doesn't matter how many page my packet is, how many pages. I'm just going to click one table, and it's going to show up just like this. What I want to do now is I want to click this HTML editor on the further right, the blue. I'm going to click that, and this is going to open up. Where I want to paste what I just copied is right in between these arrows, okay? So you can right click or you can hit Control V, it doesn't matter, and then you're going to hit paste, just like that, and we've pasted it. So now I'm going to scroll down. I know it's a graded quiz, I know it's an assignment. If you want to allow multiple attempts, you can. You probably want to, just because it's a packet and you want them to get it right. Maybe you don't, I don't know. So this is just the instructions for Canvas. You can go over that at a later time. Require an access code, anything like that. So I'm going to click Save. So now what I have is my packet on here. And let's preview it, because this looks a little small, but this is not what it's going to look like. So I'm going to preview it, and it's going to be right here. So it's going to be quite a bit bigger. And if the kids need full screen, they can always click this full screen, and they're pretty good about figuring this stuff out. So bam, it's going to be right here. It's going to be full screen if they need that. The next thing you need to do is you need to add in the questions. The whole point of this is you don't want to do a lot of work to get Canvas to grade it and kind of speed things up and have the kids speed up. So we're not going to type in the full questions. I'm not going to anyways. I guess you could. I'm just going to type in, because I know it's A, B, C, D. So for my questions, I'm just going to type A, B, C, D, question 1. So I'm going to add question 2 just so we can see what it looks like to add a question. So what I want to do is I'm back on that main screen. I'm going to click Questions. My question 1 is already added. It doesn't look like anything, but that's okay. I'm going to add another question. We're going to call this Question 2. We know it wants to be multiple choice. That's what we want it to be. You have all these options. So if your packet had true, false, you could do that. But like I said, a lot of these will not be automatically graded. So like if it's a, for example, essay question, Canvas doesn't grade an essay question. You will have to go in and grade that. But nevertheless, we're going to put multiple choice. For the question that would normally be here, it's already on our picture. So you can say C, if you want, you can say C image above, whatever, or you can leave it blank. I just leave mine blank because it saves room. So I know I had four answer choices. So I have A, this was B, C, D. I don't remember which one was the right one. If you want to change it, you just hit this arrow. So if it's C, you just click the arrow on C. If it's B, it's B. I don't think it was A because number 1 was A, so I'm just going to click C and see what happens. So now I'm going to update the question and I'm going to save it. So let's preview it. So this is my quiz. When they click the quiz, they're going to see this. Bam. When they, your worksheet's probably going to look different. Your thing, you might have some, a short story here with multiple choice, whatever. So let's go ahead and take it and see what happens. So number 1, which planet from our solar system does this picture show above? Looks like Saturn, so I'm going to scroll down. Saturn was A. I'm going to click A. Number 2, which planet has thin rings in a storm called the Great Dark Spot? You know what? I'm just going to put Jupiter. I don't think that's right. Actually, it's not right, but that's okay. I had it set for Venus. I had it set for C, which is not right either, but we don't care, right? So I'm just going to put B just so we can see that it grades it. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click B, and I'm going to click Submit. So it looks like it told us that it took us less than a minute. Our score is 1 out of 2. So it said score kept 1 out of 2. And this is if you wanted to give them multiple attempts, something like that. And if we scroll down, you can have it tell you the right answer. Looks like we had it set for tell us the right answer. Your answer B, the correct answer we had marked was C. Okay, so that's it. That is how you add stuff to Canvas. Add your packet and have it automatically grade it.